to the mothership.
On our way.
Computer!
Computer on.
Armo weapons, unlock code 826242.
Permissive action link confirmed. Conventional weapons armed. Nuclear weapons armed. Pulse energy weapons armed. All weapons armed.
Target the mothership above our people's heads.
Well. We have made it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Demon Monsoon Live. I am Jeffrey Demon Monsoon Mysick, and this is Mania 31, our big mid-season event of season 22. And we are coming to you from Mastering MMA, and this is our way of, we're going to do the intro, if you would. The next few days are a series of amazing shows that have Streetbeefs fighters, interviews, the commish is back, and a surprise from Rampage and SpongeBob. You want to check that out. And of course, some great music videos. But why is this Mania so important? Elementary, my dear friends. It's the Pro! Ha! Yeah, it's the Pro Mania. The season finale, Bash at the Bridge, ain't in Chicago. It's at New Line Cage. It's the biggest event of May. So get ready as we make our march to the Bash at the Bridge, aka New Line Cage, the Pro debut of Demon Monsoon. It's going to be a wild ride. And I can tell you right now, season 23 is going to be amazing. But first, it's time for Mania 31. And here we go, baby. Enjoy all, and we'll see you real soon right here on Demon Monsoon Live. Later. Demon Monsoon Live Universe is I, the chairman of the board, Jeffrey Demon Monsoon Mysick. And yes, it is Street Beefs Saturday, my favorite day of the year. And I want to do something big for Mania 31. And I found a young man who has autism like yours truly. And I said, dude, let's get him on the show. So we're here at the OG event. He hasn't fought yet. Once his fight's up, we'll let you know how he does secretly and tell you where the link to his fight is. So, why don't you introduce yourself to the Demon Monsoon Universe?
I'm Christian Unger, fighting out of Frederick, Maryland. Welder, boxer, and it's a beautiful day to be here.
How long have you been training?
On and off since I was like 17 years old. Don't have too much actual fight experience, but I'm looking to get a lot of that fight experience.
I do have autism.
I do.
And what version of autism do you have?
I have Asperger's, personally.
I'm actually diagnosed with that too.
Okay, yeah.
So this is a really cool thing. A fellow boxer. You've probably been watching Streetbeefs for
Years, years.
You're like me. Hey, I want
Yeah,
to see it all.
been watching you for years.
See, this is what happens. This is what we said our mission was. With your condition, have you had a hard time to train, or is it easy for you to train? What's training like for you with autism?
I found that I'm able to really, once I focus on something, I'm able to really lock in. I've heard that other people with autism have that same ability to where, once they get into something, they're like all in. So I've been able to be pretty consistent with my training because of that.
Cool. I mean, I'm the same way. 6 years doing it, I'm always locked in. I'd rather train than fight than do anything.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to get out of boxing long term? What's your goal?
I'd like to stay in shape. Like to get a few knockouts. Here to do work, man. I love violence. To be honest with you, legal violence is kind of my thing. So
that's every autistic. I was saying now. The guys who box are exactly like that. Okay, I'm just saying that right now. I mean, this is your first Streetbeefs fight, and you're gonna have a family.
say that right now. Thank you. I will say that anybody with autism, this is inspiration right here. For me, knowing that other folks with autism are going after their dreams. Yeah, there's nothing you guys can't do. I mean, just because you have autism or Asperger's or something like that, that's not a limitation. You know what I mean? Don't let that hold you back from following your dreams. Well, anything else you want to say to the camera? That's about it, man. Ready to get in there and bleed. All right, guys. We have a couple more interviews coming your way. This is how I'm doing Mania. I'm interviewing fighters who I feel exemplify what Demon Monsoon is all about. But for now, I'm Demon. You're going to see his fight. If the link's up before Mania, we'll make sure you guys get it. But if not, it'll be on our Facebook page. Later days. Demon Monsoon Live Universe is I, the chairman of the board, Jeffrey Demon Monsoon 26, and I am with an OG. Not one, not two, I can say it, three-time champ, and he is also a good friend of mine. This is Mr. Sensation of it all. I mean, bro, you just fought at the OG yard. This is now your third belt. What the heck? How many more are you going for, bro?
I mean, at one point I had the 6, but I lost them and I vacated them because I can't keep going up in weight like that. So I'll probably hold on to the 3 for now.
Okay, so we're not going to give away the result of his fight. Once the fight goes up, there will be a link at the end of Mania so you guys can all check out his fight. What was this fight? Easy for you? Hard? What was it for you?
It was hard because I've never fought someone with that style, and the way he was bobbing and things like that, it made it really hard to time. But the way I train is, you know, I do everything all the time, so I'm prepared to fight any style, even if it takes me a round or so to adapt. But yeah, it was a good one.
Now, how many hours a day or week do you put in for training?
I try to do at least an hour a day. I mean, I do things on my own, work out at the house, work out at the gym, do my fight classes and stuff. But I really try to get it in as much as I can, but life gets crazy, you know?
This is dedication in his purest form. I've seen him fight many times. Who is your hardest fight, you think?
I'd probably say Mike because he's well-rounded everywhere. Usually if someone beats me in the striking, I can grapple a little bit, or if they're a better grappler than me, I have enough to keep it striking. But no, him and I fight pretty similar, and obviously he's a weight class above me, so I think that's the hardest test.
Now, let me ask this. What's next for Sensation?
I tried coming back too early from a foot injury, so I just hurt my foot again in this one. But we'll see how I'm feeling in a week or two, and if I go back to training or not. But obviously, I love to fight, so I'll get in there as fast as I can.
Now, I gotta ask this the last question. We'll let you go. He's about to go celebrate soon, and he has a cigar. Come on, he's a true fighter. What is one fight you want the most? Even if it's a rematch, there's one fighter out there you want to fight, and just do it.
Man, I'd have to say the Baby Hulk fight. I've actually trained with him since, but when he fought me, I'd never trained in a gym or anything like that. I had no knowledge of anything, and I think that my heart alone kept me in there for 4 rounds and made it interesting. So, I mean, like I said, I trained with him here and there now, and he's still a better fighter than me. I know that, but I just know that for the fans, the show that we would put on now that I have an equal skill set to what I should have been fighting him, definitely be something special.
So, could we see Sensation, Baby Hulk? I will say right now, we ain't gonna see Demon versus this guy. I mean, if it's MMA, I'm dead in 10 seconds. Kickboxing, I'm dead in 10 seconds. Boxing, maybe a little better, but this is my homie Sensation. He's a good man, good friend of mine. Bro, congrats, my friend.
Brad, thanks for having me on the show.
Same here. Guys, see you next time. Later. Demon Monsoon Live Universe. You know, we're in the midst of this Mania celebration for Demon's 42nd birthday, and we know there's going to be a big fight for your show soon, but I witnessed these two fight. Now, who is sitting next to me? First off, it's my homie Smoke, and of course, I do howl now because of this guy, Wolf. Now, here's the deal. We're not going to tell you what happened in the Streetbeefs fight, but let's just say we've had a draw, and one of these guys won. I can't tell you who it is because we don't want to run the video. But you guys are here to make a little bit of an announcement. I heard the news that if there's a draw and a win, you want to do one more. Is that right?
Correct.
Now the question is it MMA or is it boxing?
We should box. We've already done MMA twice. We should box. Are we boxing? Yeah,
It's boxing. So, to Sunshine and the powers that be, they want the trilogy fight and exclusively announced. Now remember, Autism Wordsmith was supposed to be him and I, but we changed that up. We're gonna probably spar, but we'll get some work in. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let the powers that be to see this, and we're gonna have Smoke, Wolf, in the trilogy fight at Streetbeefs. Yeah. Folks, I told you, Mania 31 was going to be big. Boys, you can shake hands because I already know this is going to be a war. Yeah. See, I'm like Vince McMahon, except way better. Later days, guys.